Is looking for a second date update. She met some guy named Austin, and she'd like to reconnect with him, so we're going to help her out, or try to help her out. Hi, Allison. How are you?
Hi, I'm well. How are you all?
Doing great.
We're doing good. So how did you meet Austin? Let's start there.
Yeah, so I met Austin through a mutual friend, and we grabbed coffee, and we just really clicked. We had a lot to talk about. We shared a lot of same interests. We're both very outdoorsy. We both love to cook. And what was really great was we're both divorced. And so, so we could totally relate to each other.
I guess that helps. You know, you'd rather meet someone who's not married currently
than someone who is.
Yeah, and he has 2 kids. I've got 2 kids. We talked about our exes a little bit, but not too much, which actually was a relief because it can be such a big part of like our current lives, you know?
Right.
And he's very handsome. He's very sweet and gentlemanlike. And we're both, we're both pretty old school. So around the same age. And yeah, we had a great time.
Nice.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So how was it left? Did you guys make future plans to get together again, or?
Well, he had to leave early, which I totally understood. His son is 6 and had a baseball game. And so he walked me in my car, we hugged, and we just both said, let's do this again. And that was it. But I haven't heard from him. And I just can't stop thinking about him. And I don't know if I did or said something wrong.
Yeah, not necessarily. He just sounds like a busy guy.
Yeah.
But it's worth following up.
Yeah.
Sounds like you feel pretty good about the chemistry.
Yeah, I do.
So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll call him up and see what he thought of that coffee date. And if there's any chance of going on like a proper date, because if he says yes, then we're sending you both out to dinner. We're paying for it. It's on us.
I would love that.
That's how it works on Second Date Update. As we continue, the story of Allison and Austin. Next, Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102.
You know, there's a new way for you to level up your sports watching experience. It's with Underdog. You can win up to 1,000 times your money just by choosing higher or lower on your favorite player's stats. I'm talking touchdowns, passing yards, and more. Hey, it's Fritch. Making picks on Underdog is straightforward, and signing up is even easier. Just head over to Underdog's simple-to-use mobile app or UnderdogFantasy.com.
So Allison met Austin through a mutual friend. They kept it light, but getting together for coffee, and I suppose it could have been more. I suppose they could have had a proper date if he didn't have to get to his 6-year-old's baseball game. But, hey, maybe there will be a future date. The only problem is he's not calling her back. Mm-hmm. We're like, yeah, we'll get together again. Call me, one of those.
Yeah, and then nothing.
Right. But she seemed to think there was great chemistry, and they have an awful lot in common. They're both coming from similar situations. They're both divorced. They both have kids. So let's see what's up with Austin. Allison, if you're ready, unless there's anything else you think is pertinent that we need to include here.
No, I'm ready.
Okay, let's call Austin.
Hello.
Hi, Austin.
Yeah.
Hi, Austin. It's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. How are you?
Confused?
That's a good answer. I like that.
That's a very good answer.
Well, we just wanted to check in and say, hey, we got your phone number from a friend of yours. She's a big fan, actually. Had a lot of nice things to say about you. And the reason we're calling is because she'd like to reconnect, but it sounds like you've been busy. And
Is this a second date update?
you got it.
Yep.
And do you remember your date with Allison? Coffee date?
Yeah, I remember Allison.
What do you think of her? How do you think that went?
The date was great, but she freaked me out.
She freaked you out.
What does she do to freak you out?
I was very clear about the fact that I had to go to my son's baseball game.
Right.
I told her I'd call her. And during the game, about the second inning, I look up, and there she is sitting in her car in the parking lot in a hat and glasses, watching me and watching the game.
That's weird.
That is weird.
It gets even weirder. My ex-wife was sitting beside me, got up to go into the bathroom. She got out of her car, followed my ex-wife into the bathroom. I don't know if she talked to her. I don't know if she was just curious to see what she looked like.
Oh, dear.
My ex-wife came back and didn't say anything, but she followed me to the game.
Wow.
That's so weird. Did you say anything to her?
No, not at all. I was freaked out.
Right.
Huh. Allison.
Yeah, I was at the baseball field. Oh gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I was at the baseball field because my nephew had a game. So I went to go watch his game, and I didn't say anything when you told me because I didn't know if I should or shouldn't.
Why wouldn't you say, what a coincidence, I'm going to be at the fields as well watching my nephew's game? And I saw your blue car with your license plates. You sat in your car appearing to watch me the entire time, with the exception of following my ex-wife into the bathroom.
Oh, no. I didn't follow your
behavior.
ex-wife into the bathroom. I don't even know what she looks like. I just went to the bathroom. I didn't follow her in there.
She was the woman sitting next to me. It's pretty logical she'd be my ex-wife. And if you were watching your nephew's game, why stay in the car the entire time? Why hat and sunglasses?
Because I didn't want you to see me, but I wasn't watching you. I was watching the game. I mean, I saw you here and there, but it's not like I was watching you the whole time. So
But you just said you did, because I didn't want you to see me. Why did you not want him to see you?
Well, because I didn't want him to think I was like stalking him or something. It was just a coincidental. And then when you said you were going to your son's baseball game, I just got flustered in my head, and the conversation was just happening so fast. I just thought I just shouldn't say anything because I just met you.
Which team does your nephew play on?
I had the same thought. I was like, should I ask the question? I don't want to be the bad cop, but it's.
Which team does your nephew play on? The team that you were there to watch, your nephew. Which team does he play on? Even better yet, what's your nephew's name?
Well, he plays on your son's team. I don't know. I mean, I
what
told
team is that?
I told my sister I would go to the game because she couldn't go because of work. And so, yeah, that's just
What's
what
your
happened.
sister's name?
My sister's name is...
And your nephew's name is?
My nephew's name? My nephew's name is...
There's no on the team. I know all the kids. This is too much, guys.
All right.
Wow,
Well, whatever. I understand sometimes there can be weird coincidences and you're like, oh, gosh, by chance I've run into this person. Now they're going to think that I intentionally placed myself here. But
well, I'm telling the truth. But you know what, Austin? If you can't be understanding and even listen to me, I don't even want to see you again because you're acting like a jerk.
I love that you're acting like it's your decision. I already decided I don't want to see you.
No, I'm deciding I don't want to see you, and I should have never. Sorry, guys, I should have never called.
If you both got a nephew or a son playing in the same team in the same league, it's a possibility you eventually might run into each other.
Wow, I mean,
I highly doubt it.
What? You're
okay. All righty. Not a match.
No,
Thank
not
you
a
guys
match.
for calling.
Yeah.
No match.
Well,
Thanks for your time.
You got it.
thanks.
Thank you.
Yep.
That was uncomfortable. I mean, giving her the benefit of the doubt, why wouldn't you just disclose, oh, what a coincidence. I'm going to see my nephew play at wherever.
Yeah. I mean, I
Just
can
clear
see
that air, man.
I could see where. Have you ever had something truthful that you wanted to say, but then in the back of your head, you're thinking, they're totally going to think I'm making this up.
Yes.
So then you don't say it at all.
No, but the way she was, yes. And the way she was hemming and hawing through that whole explanation just did not
sit right
convincing.
with you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I appreciate that she was willing to put herself out there and come on the show, but
it's ballsy. I mean, even it's just ballsy. I can see the temptation. Like you meet this person you really, really like, and they say they're going to be somewhere, and you're just curious. You're curious about, his kids, how he is with his kids, how he interacts with his ex. You're curious.
You're curious.
I can see it. I understand it.
On the other hand, with the way he reacted, I could see her point in saying, look, if you're going to react this suspiciously now when we barely know each other just because we happen to be in the same place, I don't know that I feel comfortable with this.
Yeah, exactly. So it's best that they just
Definitely
don't see each
not a
other
match.
anymore.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Next time they see each other, it's... That'll be fun. Yeah.
All right. If you need a little help with the second date update, it is so easy. Just send us an email. Jeff and Jenn at WKRQ.com.